Peace. Come in the righteous name of Lord Supreme, wise mind of law. Building with you on today's Supreme Mathematics, which is equality. It's Friday, November 6th, 2020. Equality means to be equal in everything. Equality is a shared responsibility. It is a duty, role, position. It is to bring reciprocity, balance, homeostasis, and keep everything well leveled. When you look at today's degree and the 1 to 14, it asks, tell us why the devil teach and keep our people illiterate. And it says, answer. So that means he will use them for a tool and a slave, keep them blind to themselves so that he can master them. Illiterate means ignorant. So here's the thing. When you're dealing with the science of equality, you're dealing with the science of, positive reinforcements, encouraging words, helpful tools, and positive references. In other words, the equality is good. That's the good equality. But you gotta remember, what you share is what's most important. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something to share that is worth sharing. You know what I'm saying? In this day and age, we have to really teach the youth in our community about financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? We gotta teach even the older people how to properly manage their money, how to be able to properly open a business. Things of this nature that equality requires us to do because we have to be equal. Now, the only way that you'll be equal in everything is if you have the right knowledge. And if you have the right knowledge and you have the right plan of approach and you properly execute that plan and the results look good and the results are positive, then you can be able to share that equality with other individuals and show them how to become successful in their endeavors by teaching them how to develop their own plan, how to use their own level of approach, and also how to get consistent results every single time. Now, one thing that the devil is not going to do is not going to teach you how to be financially literate. He's not going to teach you how to be economically sound. He's not going to teach you about social environmental influences and how they can affect how people spend money, how people do things, and how people actually communicate together within the community and society or environment that they're in. So when it comes down to dealing with the science of equality, you got to deal with the science of equality from all angles. That's why equality is to be equal in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Equality is not limitations. You know what I'm saying? You can only be stuck in 6 if you're of 6. And what I mean by that, and let me explain that, is when you're stuck in 6, that means you're of this world. That means you follow the trend. That means that you are actually leading down a blind path of nowhere because you're just following and you don't have the reasons and understanding of why you're choosing to follow this. You know what I'm saying? Being of 6s fall into these earthly status quos, these stigmas, these differences that society might look at you as other than. Let me give you a few examples of what I mean. When we deal with equality, we deal with equality in every facet of life, whether that be social, economical, financial, mental, emotional, physical, biological, psychological. It all deals with the signs of equality because, like I said, once again, equality deals with balance. So when you properly balance the scales out, you properly are being well-rounded in every area of life that you deal with. This is why I said you have to have a proper plan or blueprint. You have to have a level of approach or a plan of approach and properly execute. When I say properly execute, what I mean is every step is taken care of efficiently. So, and just showing your end of knowing that when you constantly work at this plan and become pragmatic, you will see better results, which is the understanding. So overall, what you want to do when you're dealing with equality is know what approach to take, know how to approach the situation, approach it with an open mind and proper procedure, and you'll get the right results. Now, remember, today's degree says, because he desires to use them for a tool as well as a slave. A tool is an object for a specific purpose. A slave is who submits to the will of anybody, anything, or any situation. Basically, a person who submits. So, basically, this degree is telling you that people are willingly open to being used as a guinea pig, as a lab experiment, as a test rat. And they don't even know what's happening because they're so blind, deaf, and dumb to themselves. They don't know whether or not this is the right thing or the wrong thing. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, when you're being used for a tool and a slave, you're actually being a person who willingly submits themselves as a lab experiment or lab rat to facilitate the process of what the devil wants for us to be, which is dumb, deaf, and blind to what his ways and actions are. And we can also look at it as that degree is also telling us we must initiate some form of literacy in our life without us being so oblivious and naive to what's going on. You know, we always have this phrase that I want for myself what I want for my brothers and sisters, right? And that's a cliche phrase. It's a very common type phrase. And the phrase is simply, yo, if you get money and you taking care of your responsibilities and I'm not there yet, teach me what I can do to be at that level where you're at so I can learn on my own, do the things on my own, and help myself in the near future for a better cause and benefit. That's what equality is all about. Equality is about helping one another when we feel like we don't have each other's backs. We still have something to go off of. But yeah, you know, I just wanted to build real quick on today's Supreme Math and today's degree in 1 to 14. In the near future, I'll be doing more videos in regards, because, you know, these days, it's been very, very nice out here, man. Very nice. You know, so you guys have a blessed day. And just enjoy the scenery. Look at this beautiful scenery. Don't you see? Isn't this such a beautiful sight? Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you guys walk with me for a little while. I'm not gonna be too long. But just take a walk and just enjoy the sight. Don't mind me. Just enjoy the sight. Okay? Man, it's just so beautiful today, man. It's ridiculous. And I'm in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And usually during this time of November, it's usually freaking ridiculously cold. But today, cherish it, love it, and embrace it. And enjoy it while you can. Because you ain't going to find too many days like this. Especially in November. Especially in November. Look at that beautiful sight. See that? this is me sharing my equality with you for those that don't know who I am or know what I teach and know what I'm about. I'm gonna be doing more videos on my channel so that way you guys can get a feel of who I am. You know, I recently did a lot of videos, but I had stopped due to transitions in life and, you know, different things taking place. So I'll be with you guys soon, all right? Y'all have a blessed one. Once again, enjoy the day while you can. Peace.